This one's kind of cool. I like this one. It's a sort of a pen style. Let me bring this up for you so you can see it. Actually, maybe turn it right way around so you don't have to read upside down. Now you can see the disadvantage. It has a small display here. So because it's small, it's got a small display. That's not too much of a problem because I don't really look at the displays very much. You have the volume up and down buttons here. You have forward, backwards, and the play. One of the nice things about it that I like is it will actually it's in here pretty strong, but this is basically a plastic clip, you can see, and if you have Herculean strength, you can unclip it. Okay, so that will then just clip in there. And what I like about it is it's got a nice little clip. So if you're going running, like I tend to do, you can just clip that on your shirt, on your on the side of your running shirt there or whatever, and it's easy access for when you just want to go skip to next track, etc., etc. So that's kind of nice. The speakers plug in the top here, and the only disadvantage, I like the ones that plug in the USB, but the only disadvantage I would say is that it does need the cable. So you can see the cable plugs in there, the USB cable, for recharging and for transferring your music files over onto it. But still, a nice unit. I quite like that one. Of course, if you like pink, it comes in a fetching pink colour. Okay, now what I like about this player is, as you can see, it's a little bit unusual. It's quite small, quite light. Let me show you, see if you can see that. Now, one of the things that it has, which is very useful, as I mentioned before, is just a simple on-off button. So no fumbling around trying to remember which button to hold in and so on. So that's very nice. It has a backlit display, which is easy to read. But best of all, it has just a very simple arrangement of buttons here on the front. You can see there's a big pause and play button, and then this is the menu button. You've got a volume up, volume down, and so on. Another nice feature is that it makes it look kind of classy. Is on the back there's this solid metal or kind of stainless steel rear to the unit that gives it a nice kind of quality and weight to it, but also is a nice area for logo engraving. We can laser engrave that with making it a very high quality logo or text finish on there. Let me show you my personal favourite. So it isn't much more expensive than any of the other ones. Why do I like it? Well, it's got well, first of all, I like it because it has a kind of a nice rubbery feel to it, black rubbery feel, which I like. But let's not go there. Has the USB port. It's rechargeable, so no batteries to run out or to forget to put in. It's about the same size as a flash drive. So if you're going to carry a flash drive around, why not carry an MP3 that can play your music? That's the way I look at it. So if you order a 2 gig or 4 gig one, it's like a flash drive. You have all your data, plus you can use it as a music player. Very easy to use navigation system there. You can see the center button is play and pause. You've got next track, previous track, and that which also double up as volume up, volume down. So I like that. It's very simple. It's got a big on-off button, which none of the others have. Which again, it's like, let's try and make it easy for ourselves, right? And quite a large display here. I don't know if you can see that. So you can see quite a nice large display. And also, this is a neat feature. It's more useful for kids, but there are instances when I've wanted to do this. It has a 2 headphone port. So if you're listening to something and somebody else says, "Hey, what are you listening to?" Okay, well, let's plug another headphone in. So again, I like that. I think it's nicely designed. Oh, finally, well, not finally. I've got a couple more things to show you, but so this is cool. Okay, I love cool things. I'm a guy, right? But that's what we do. That's what we specialize in at Techiest Directors. We're always looking for something that's a bit different, a bit cool. As you notice, unlike many of our competitors, I only sell things that I've tested, that I've seen, and that I like. Basically, it's a pen. Okay, you just twist it round, you keep it right. It's like pens, right? But if you also unscrew here, it functions as a USB. So you can have 2 gig, 4 gig USB. If you load on the music files, then in here, can you just see that? There is the volume buttons, the play buttons here. So basically, it's an MP3 player. You plug your headphones into the end of the pen, and it's got a rechargeable battery. and you just sit there and press play, listen to your music. It also has an FM optional FM radio. A number of these have optional FM radios. You know what? Save you money. I've played with them. The reception is pretty bad. If you walk around, it changes too much. So I wouldn't go there. It's much better just to listen to the music that you've loaded on. Another thing that's quite nice, it does have a voice record function again. So with a simple press of the button, you can just make yourself a little note or a memo or record part of a meeting if your client agrees to it. So, very cool though. People like that. They're not overly expensive as an executive gift, but it's something that people will definitely remember. So, while we're on the subject of cool gadgets, I nearly forgot. I just wanted to show you my watch. Do you like my watch? Yeah, let me see if you can turn it around there a little bit, just see what's going on. Nice normal looking watch. Well, of course, being in Tech Gifts Direct, this is not a normal watch. Actually, it's not normal because I can't get it off. So, let me see if I can just unclip that. Oh yeah, I'm not doing it right, that's fine. That's the safety. So, this watch here, if I could, whoops, it's all back to front. Let me go, try and get reflection. There you can see, nice looking watch, has a nice feel to it, nice weight to it. You know, that's one of the things, just while it reminds me that I look for in Tech Gifts Direct is, in looking for quality and value, we want something that not only looks like it is expensive in quality, but has a nice feel to it. Okay, and because people tend to equate weight with value, so heavy things are more valuable and are better quality. I don't know why, it's just it's human nature. But so this has a nice weight to it. It's not too heavy, but it has a nice feel to it. But what it also is it has a little port here on the side, so that pulls out. So I'm catching the light here. It's kind of hard to do. So it has a little port there. There's a dust cover, and what you do is you have a plug. You put the plug in there, and that is a USB port onto which you can basically charge up the USB portion of the watch, as well as load on your music. This one is a 2 gig, so I guess that's probably a couple of hundred songs or something. It's so it's pretty cool. And then on the front, it has a little indicator light which shows you when you are playing or when it's paused. Just by pressing the buttons here, you can go play, fast forward, reverse, volume, etc. So it's pretty nice. It also has everything seems to have this voice record function. I don't know who we are around. Somebody must want their voice recording. I don't know. So if you're so inclined, you can press the button and record your voice. Make yourself lots of nice notes while you're out looking at the time. From a logo point of view, as long as the minimum quantity is 200 or more, you can have your logo or brand or product embossed onto the watch face, which is a nice feature. I think that looks very classy. So very cool and very I think very unusual promotional gift there, especially for people who like music, like myself. We've got a sports version of the same watch. I don't know if you can see that. So it's very similar functionally wise, but its only difference is it's obviously rubber because it has a sort of a sports function going on here. So you can see some people like this type of watch. For me, it's a little bit too thick. If you can notice, there is a little bit of a thickness difference there between those two. I don't know whether you can see on the camera there, but this sports one is a little bit thicker. But it's functionally it's the same, and many people do like that style. So that's cool with me. That brings it up. So I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for listening. We're going to be doing some similar segments on different groups of promotional gifts. So I hope you got some value from this. And then I did mention that I was going to be running a little competition. So thank you for listening at the end. And what I'm going to be doing is have a listen to our closing music track as we fade out. And we're going to be offering a prize for anybody who can, or actually not anybody, but the first person who can send me an email that will name the track and the song title. Okay, thanks very much, and thanks for listening.